What's up, my YouTube people? What I want to talk to you about today is an inbox question that I got, I believe it was yesterday. Okay, this guy wants to know how to get over a really bad breakup. How does he get over a really bad breakup? He says he was dating a girl for a year. Okay, so I guess, you know, they was going hard for a year, right? And he says that she broke up with him. He didn't really say the reason, but 2 weeks later, she got back with her ex-boyfriend. Okay, and he wants to know, you know, how does that, like, you know, what did I do wrong? You know, how did that go about? Is it something I did wrong? You know, why is God allowing her to move on and be happy, but I'm the one that's sitting here and sad? That's basically his question in a nutshell. Thank you for sending your question. First of all, what I want to share with you is, just because somebody seems happy doesn't mean that they are happy. A lot of people will perpetrate and they'll try to make it seem like they're happy, right? She may be hurting deep down inside, but on the outside she'll try to make it seem like she's happy just to get at you. You know what I mean? So don't believe everything that you see. That's number one. Number two, man, is put more trust in God than you put in her. So it's like you put so much trust into her for a whole year that when she left you, you had nothing, right? That's why you should always have more trust in God than you have someone that's secondary, okay? So God is first, then, you know, your relationship or whatever you're going through. So have God first, because you know what? God is never going to leave you. And if you have God up here at first place, he's providing you daily with the strength to get through times like that. She'll break up with you and you'll be like, oh well, man, I mean, God has something better for me out there. You know, you'll have a mentality going because you're so used to hungering for God each day. You're chasing God instead of chasing a girl that doesn't even want you. Let me just be honest here, man. I mean, I'm not a psychologist or any type of, you know, counselor or anything like that. I'm just telling you what I think, okay? And if somebody breaks up with somebody and they go back to their ex-boyfriend or their ex-girlfriend like a week or two later, it's probably because they were messing with them on the side maybe for like the last 2 or 3 months, I'm guessing, you know? Because if they made it official right whenever she broke up with you, nobody just jumps back into a relationship, okay? They probably used about 2 or 3 months just, you know, getting back into the swing of things, and he probably was like, man, where your boyfriend at? He not here right now. You need to be with me. She probably was like, you know what? You right. I do miss you. So like I was saying, if somebody breaks up with you and they go right back to the ex, they probably was talking to them the whole time. So you don't need that person anyway. You know, put your trust in God and know that you're going to have something way better in your future, man. It is guaranteed, you know. The best thing you can ever do is let that person go ahead and do whatever they're gonna do. Let them go back to their ex. Let them go wherever they want to go, man. If somebody walks out on you, the best thing you can ever do, listen to me, man. I know what I'm talking about here. I can read people. Your situation, I know exactly what happened. I'm not saying I'm 100% accurate, but I think I'm in the ballpark with it, okay? So listen, if somebody wants to leave you, if they want to walk out on you, if they want to go back to their ex, even if they want to take a break on you, you know, some people ask them for a break. If anybody wants to do any of that, the best thing you can ever do is let them go. You know what I'm saying? My camera trying to drop, man. That's the devil. That's the devil trying to drop my camera. He ain't gonna work though. Let me tighten it up. Back to what I was saying though. If anybody tries to walk out on you, the best thing you can ever do is let them go. Let them be free. Because you know what? You want them to want to come back to you. You don't want to have to beg somebody to come back to you because they didn't really want you. You just begged them back and they just gave you mercy and say, okay, well, you know, let's try it out for another 6 months. No, man, let them free like a bird. You know, if they come back, it's their choice. But you know what? You don't need that girl anyway because she's going to do the same thing over and over and over again. I apologize, man. I had real bad lighting in the car, but now I got some light, so I'm going to finish up my video. So, like I was saying, man, the best thing you can do is let her free, okay? Let her free. Let her make her own decision. Let me take this iPod out. Let her make her own decisions, right? Because at the end of the day, you want a person that came back at their free will, not because you pressured them. You know what I mean? And like I said before, I don't think you need her, man. You know, you need to find somebody that's willing to, you know what I'm saying, stick through the thick and thin with you. And what you do in the meantime, you grow closer to God and you develop yourself. You want to become the very, very best version of yourself. So that way, whenever you do meet the right person, you have a whole lot to bring to the table. You won't be trying to play catch up. You know what I'm saying? You want to be the very, very best person that you can be. So as far as I'm concerned, she did you a favor. She didn't do nothing but just make you better, man. You know, use that as your motivation, because you know what? You got some stuff coming in your future that you're gonna need to be on your game for, man. So get busy doing that. Don't worry about it, man. I'll talk to y'all later.